For sale by owners. Hi, I'm Amol Heda with Keller Williams Berry Estates and author of Thriving Through Ownership. So a lot of us think that selling by ourselves saves a lot of money. And here I am just trying to help you understand the statistics from this thinking. In 2017, National Association of Realtors published a home buyers and sellers profile. And when they published that profile, they found that homeowners that sold their property with an agent realized $250,000. Homeowners that sold their property for sale by owner on their own realized $190,000. So how much did they lose in price? About $60,000. Furthermore, if the homeowner knew the buyer, meaning the seller knew the buyer, they sold it for $160,200. So another $30,000 lower. Now let's get to the bottom of this. The first thing that happens is that when you're putting a property on the market with an agent, the agent exposes it to the audience, the exact audience at their best capability. So just think stocks. Do you buy a Netflix stock or Cisco stock from a friend because the friend gives it to you for discount? You just, without thinking, go to the market, pay what they show you there, and that's about what you get. So that's the example of an extremely efficient market. Now what happens is, as we go and try to keep these in the pocket, so there are a lot of agents that do something called as pocket listings. And I hate doing pocket listings because you're not doing the full justice for that client by exposing the property to the most. I've heard of stories where there is a divorce going on and they don't want people to come in and bother. There are families living in the property and they don't want to be bothered and they just want to sell it off market. So every bit of effort that you do less than what is expected when you have to push the property to the market, you will get that much less. Now, homeowners that knew the buyers realized another 30% less, which is another 16%. That could also mean that you're just giving the property to your daughter or to your son. That is called as an arm's length transaction. When it is an arm's length transaction, it means it is within your family and you're just transferring the property to them. And that might be a reason for the property to realize less. Absolutely go ahead and do a for sale by owner if you know all the techniques to get a property exposed on the market to the widest possible, most qualified audience around. You will need to expose it on the internet, on the print media, to the agents around, to the home buyers around that are qualified, and do open houses and prepare the property prior. The next thing is, how do you do your paperwork for these properties? Are you completely legally competent to understand how the paperwork needs to be done? And lastly, but not the least, negotiation skills. So, externally looking, you might think that this is an easy one. If you assemble all these skills, yes, I always say real estate is simple, not easy. And assemble the entire list of these skills and then think if selling by yourself should be done. If you need help and if you think this video will help some of your friends, please share, subscribe and like my channel. The more you subscribe and click on the bell button, you will get notified about these videos. See you soon on my next one. Bye.